It can be a challenge to find happiness and motivation to do things because we're bombarded by media, social pressures, family obligations.
I think it's easy for us to get very used to our day-to-day routine. We feel obligated to do this, we feel like we really need to make sure X, Y, and Z gets done.
How within that do you find the wellspring of motivation to take the time out?
So I think sometimes you just have to step back from life for a moment and just think, what makes me happy? And then if you can find that thing that makes you happy, even if you don't think that you're going to be good at it and you don't know if it's feasible, I think you just have to go and grab it.
If you're my age, you're in the fourth quarter of life, so grab it by the horns and go. It's a healthy lifestyle and you'll be in better shape for it, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
One of the happiest I can imagine, I know myself, is at the end of a surf session. I come out of the water and I'm like beaming from ear to ear.
I'm graduating this year from fellowship, and I thought about what was the highlights of like the past 10 years of my training, and I will say it was those moments that I was in the ocean and on a board.
Being on a surfboard and riding a wave, for me, it's very close to the divine.
And then I found out about Surf Simply and I was like, wow, this is exactly what I need. I need something to be really super structured. I was like, let's just make this a lifestyle change and come to Surf Simply.
I'd sit at home and watch Rue's videos and then try to practice on what he talked about.
Once I saw the Surf Simply videos and the website, seeing that they had a process to how they coach, how they approach things, I mean, that immediately interested me.
Saved up my money. When the opportunity came, this was where I wanted to come.
I just started learning to surf a year ago, so this was an exciting place for me to come to get some basics down that I couldn't get on my own.
So I took like a 40-year hiatus from surfing, and it's not like riding a bike. There's a lot of catch up to do.
I've always been interested in surfing, since I was a kid, but never lived anywhere close to a beach. Surf Simply was something that I kind of first was interested in, and I went by myself. But, she quickly was also interested in, sharing something that I was pretty passionate about at the time. And it's really rewarding to see your wife catch her first wave and go down the line and experience those things that you're also experiencing at the same time. It's something we can share, a common hobby between us.
Just getting to see him ride the waves, even if I'm just in the whitewater, it's really exciting. We get to cheer each other on, and I think that that's just something that's brought us together. Because I don't know that we have that many other shared hobbies, do we? But we share surfing.
Every single one of the coaches really helped me become a better surfer. Prada's my coach and he's amazing, and then all of a sudden you have all these other coaches who are equally amazing. Everybody was so stoked about me kind of progressing and doing better, and I felt like as if at the end, like they were all my coaches. And you just feel so lucky that all these guys are just helping you get to your goal of becoming a better surfer. By the end of this, I really felt like, wow, I'm a surfer now.
The coaching is top notch. I worked with Prado, so it's just he and Shandu and I working together. If we could have combined both our skills into one surfer, we'd be really amazing right now.
I had Asher. For a young man, he is just incredible as to his surfing knowledge. He just had all the moves, put us in the right place at the right time, and just let us go.
It was amazing to see the change from before we got here and after the coaching and fine-tuning the skills, and to see him successfully go work the wave up and down, up and down, up and down, and do the turning that he wanted to learn. Just to see him be able to do that was just amazing.
And just watching you actually go down the line.
Yes. That was my goal, is I wanted to be able to turn, angle turn, catch a wave, and go down the line, and I did that. So I feel like I've really accomplished my goals this time.
I'm just really grateful that a place like Surf Simply exists.
Rue has really done something special, making this place, bringing up this set of people. I wish there was more of this out there for the people who can't get to Costa Rica.
I came to surfing a little later in life. I didn't grow up doing it with my friends like I did with skateboarding, for example. Starting at a slightly later age, you want a place to exist where you're going to be able to learn it sort of from the ground up so that you can take your own surfing to the next level pretty quickly, and you don't need that crew of friends that you might have had when you were 14.
Maybe when you learn it when you're young is a very natural thing, but to break it down into pieces so that you can kind of learn it in those like segments and then put them all together, there's something about the structure of it that really does help.
On the technical side, it's been absolutely fantastic.
I mean, I'm an engineer, and they have a very methodical way to explain things.
Maybe it's because I'm an engineer, it's very systematized, and that I think works well for me and my way I want to learn.
I've been building technique all week that I can take back with me.
I can go home now and I have tools in the toolbox to start applying. When they tell you to do something and you do it, it works. If you think about it as an experiment, that's the proof.
I can't imagine a better location and a better place with better people to do it. And it's a beautiful beach break, and it's a beautiful place to learn, and it's not a hard place to learn surfing. And Nosara is such a little gem on the coast. It's magical here.
It's a great bunch of people.
The people that come here are super awesome and like-minded. They all share a passion for surf and travel.
The group enthusiasm. I've seen these videos and I thought, oh yeah, whatever. There is that. I mean, the group I was in, and probably every group you've interviewed has said the same thing, but we all kind of came together from the bus ride down to the resort to out on the water.
You just meet great people that I know that from the time that I was here that I will make sure that I keep in touch with.
We still have friends from years ago that we met at Surf Simply.
We do. We stay in touch.
You have the most amazing food here. Dennis is an amazing chef.
The chef is amazing. I eat vegan, and he was able to prepare special meals for me, which was just incredible because traveling, that becomes an issue, and it was not an issue here at all.
It's different than any other vacation that you could take.
This was not only a coaching adventure, it was also a very nice vacation. The accommodations here are fantastic.
And also everything's taken care of for you.
Everything's taken care of for you, but you're also so focused on learning every little technique. You're learning something new every day. You're watching yourself in the waves. It completely takes you away from whatever you were doing in your life with your job or your kids. You're so focused on surfing. The week just absolutely flies by, but it's such an amazing experience. You just want to come back and do it again.
And if you were to try and shop around and find coaching and accommodations and then find a place to eat, it gets complicated and probably just as expensive as it is to stay here. So I think you really get a lot of bang for your buck. We plan on coming back.
As I'm leaving Surf Simply, I'm looking forward to my next Surf Simply trip, and I'm going to spend 2 full weeks here, so I'm going to become even better at surfing, which is amazing.
And I don't think we could have done this good going anywhere else.
No, we're going to show off next year.
Yeah.
We got a year to practice.
Yeah.